Yo, it's Jono here, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the Denver Nuggets and what's next for them. And as we know, the Denver Nuggets just recently won the championship, led by Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. But what's next for them in this 2023 offseason? And they took a huge loss losing Bruce Brown and Jeff Green, with Bruce Brown going to Indiana and Jeff Green went to the Houston Rockets. And now let's talk about Bruce Brown going over to the Pacers. Bruce Brown signed a 2-year, $45 million contract, and some people might say this is overpay, and I don't really think so, to be honest. I mean, Bruce Brown was an absolute beast for the Nuggets in the playoff run they had, and he was just the overall centerpiece for that championship. And I would honestly have to say it, Bruce Brown was the second best defender from the Nuggets, right behind Aaron Gordon. And he also did some playmaking when asked, but this is just a very overall tough loss for the Denver Nuggets. And now, before we get to Jeff Green, let's talk about the player on that team that no one is talking about. That player being no other than Julian Strawther. I mean, the Nuggets traded up to get him, so that means he's going to get some type of minutes, right? I mean, I believe this dude can do everything Bruce Brown did, but minus the handles. But he can develop that. And standing at 6'7", he can defend every shot at a high level, and he can pass and play physical. This dude will make an immediate impact for the Denver Nuggets alongside his bench running partner, who I love, Christian Braun. These dudes are both 6'7" wings with high motors and are going to give teams problems. And Christian Braun was very great for the Denver Nuggets last season, coming off of the bench. And now back to Jeff Green. I think this dude is easily replaceable. This shouldn't be the end of the world for the Denver Nuggets at all. They have tons of young youth like Peyton Washington and others who are just waiting for a chance to break out. We know what the main core is capable of. I mean, Jokic is probably going to come in the top 3 of the MVP race again, as Jokic just continues to dominate and scare defenses. And Jokic just looked unstoppable in the finals, man. And Jokic will give everything he has on the court, as he'll throw dimes, he can score whenever, and he's a great rebounder as well. As in all the 20 games that Nikola Jokic played for the Nuggets in the postseason, he averaged 30 points per game on 9.5 assists with a 13.5 rebounds as well. I mean, he just had an absolute masterclass performance, and he was just unstoppable. So now let's talk about Jamal Murray. I mean, he just played like a top 3 guard during this run in the playoffs. He just torched opponents, man. And he averaged 26.1 points per game, 5.7 rebounds, and 7.1 assists. He was also pretty efficient as well in this playoff run, shooting at a 47.3% field goal percentage, as he absolutely dismantled the Lakers defense in that playoff series, and he was just truly unstoppable for all 4 of those games. And if he can bring that into next season, I think the Nuggets will just be unbeatable, man. And let's also talk about the run Aaron Gordon had. He looked amazing on defense and had a crazy game in the finals during game 5 where he dropped 27, 7, and 6. And he's just all over the court. And I just love Aaron Gordon's physical style of play, as he locked some of the best players up during this playoff run. And players like LeBron and Jimmy Gordon, he was just clamping them up. Let's also talk about KCP. He was very efficient in these playoffs, and he was just a very efficient shooter. And I don't like MPJ, so I won't speak on him. But as time goes on, his contract gets more and more better market-wise. And with that being said, in this stacked West, I can realistically see the Nuggets as a 2 or 3 seed this season, just because of concerns of depth and how some of these younger players will turn out for them. But overall, the Nuggets are still very good and definitely can run it back. And let me know down in the comments below what seed you think the Denver Nuggets will be. And as always, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.